What's going on tonight, guys? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Felt left out, and everybody was going live tonight. I figured I might as well too, right? All kinds of live streaming recovery going on tonight. That's a good thing. The more we share, the more we'd reach, right? Absolutely love it. Just want to hop on tonight, go over the reading tonight, a daily, nightly reading I usually pick out, see how everybody was doing, post some gratitude in the chat if you guys want to, or comment on the readings. I'm not for sure if you guys read when it popped up to go live, but it's isolation to connection. How did you guys isolate in your active addiction, or how do you isolate now? How are you guys isolating now? If, even in recovery, I still find myself, having that tendency to isolate and be a loner, be by myself, just simply because I like to. I'm going to pop the reading up real quick. I'll share on it. And if you guys want to share back and put your comments in the chat, that would be wonderful. Bring this up real quick. There you go. You guys should be able to see it now. Isolation to connection. Our disease isolates us. Hostile, resentful, self-centered, and self-seeking. We cut ourselves off from the outside world. Cut ourselves off from everyone. I know when I was in active addiction, they used to look for me in the obituaries. You guys have heard me share that before. I'm an isolator. I had mastered isolation. I hid from anyone and everything, especially when I was using. I'd shut my phone off. I would just totally cut myself off from the outside world. It says addiction is an isolating disease, closing us off from society, family, and self. We hid, we lied, we scorned the lives we saw others living, and surely beyond our grasp. There's just no possible way I could have that, that poor me syndrome, beating yourself up, not giving yourself a break, negativity, basically. Worst of all, we told ourselves that there was nothing wrong with us. We're okay. We got this. We can do it. I don't need any help. I know best. That's thinking again. Even though we knew we were desperately sick. I always knew I was sick. I just didn't want the help. It was easier to use and put my drug of choice on whatever I was struggling with because I didn't want to feel. It was just easier. It was less work. Even though it was a lot of work. It was a lot of work. Our connection with the world, with reality itself, completely severed. It was for me. I was losing connection with everyone and everything, including myself. Our lives lost meaning. I was becoming hopeless. And when we withdrew further and further from reality, there it is, hopeless. It was settling in. The 12-step recovery programs are designed especially for people like us, people that are suffering, people that are recovering, people that are going through it. They help us reconnect with the life we were meant to live. Like, we are worth it. We can do this, guys. We're meant to be happy. Drawing us out of our isolation and connecting us with people who understand. You guys have heard me share on that before. The like-minded people of whatever 12-step program you may possibly work. That relationship that we have, that bond that we have, and love and support that we have for one another. We stop lying to ourselves about our condition. We admit we're powerless over our addiction and the unmanageability of our lives. I mean, everything for me had personally come unmanageable. I don't know about you guys, but I couldn't manage anything. We develop faith that our lives can improve, that recovery is possible, and it definitely is possible, guys. And that happiness is not permanently beyond our grasp. There is hope on the other side. We get honest. We stop hiding. We show up and we tell the truth. that was foreign to me, telling the truth, no matter what. And as we do, we establish the ties that connect our individual lives to a larger life around us. We don't have to live lives of isolation, guys. We don't. 12 step programs can restore us to our connection to life and living if we choose to. It's a choice. You have a choice every day and opportunities presented daily. Whether you want to go after them or not is up to you. It's your choice. Today, I'm a part of life around me. When life shows up, I deal with it. I use the tools in my recovery toolbox. I will practice my program, which is exactly what that is. My program to strengthen my connection to the world mentally, spiritually, and physically. You know, there's hope there, guys, a life of hope. And I'm experiencing today by, practicing these small, simple steps daily and just taking things, one day at a time, sometimes 1 minute at a time. Um, Gloria, welcome. Gloria said, days off of work, even if it's only one day. I've had multiple days off work here lately because I got the evil C word. And I'm better now. And, I finally am getting to go back to work. But we have to take care of ourselves. We have to keep our recovery and ourselves first. We have to prioritize our well-being first with our recovery. Because without us, what do we have? We can't be there for other people if we don't show up for ourselves first, right? So we have to show up, when life shows up and things like this happen, we got to be there and take care of it. And that's what I'm doing today. And I'm blessed. I'm extremely grateful that, we have the ability to take care of ourselves when life shows up without using or without picking up and dealing with life on life's terms today. I had shared this earlier in the week, maybe sometime last week. I'm extremely grateful. I got poster gratitude on here. I'm extremely grateful today that I have money to fall back on. I actually have a savings account. Um, you know, we don't have to worry about paying the bills and struggling today. There's a lot of gratitude in that because back in the day, I didn't have two nickels to rub together. I don't know about you guys. Addie said she's grateful for the meeting I was in tonight. Really needed a meeting. Um, that's why I always share, stay vigilant in your recovery, participate in your recovery daily, share daily. I try to share each and every day, whether I go live, whether I'm in a Zoom meeting, whether I happen to pop into an in-person meeting, which is very rare these days, especially the last week or so, because I haven't been feeling well. I've been sick. So I've done a lot of virtual recovery, and it's a huge platform nowadays. And there's tons of people out there sharing your experience, strength, and hope. I can't get enough of it. The more I have for my recovery toolbox, the better. The more resources I have, the better. That's why I say stay vigilant and share your story. Share what's going on with you. If you're struggling, share about it. If you're having a shitty day, share about it. You just never know who may need to hear what you're dealing with, whatever your struggle may be for the day. Someone may be going through the exact same thing and it might spark them to share. I was the one in a room in the 12 step program that I work that was scared to share. And I sat in relapse row. I was afraid to raise my hand, or I would have something profound to say in my head. And I would be going over it over and over and over again until all of a sudden, poof, the meeting was over with. And the last person had already shared. And I'd leave the meeting and I wouldn't share what was going on with me and what my struggles were. So please, if you're struggling, reach out, participate in your recovery, ask for help. There's lots of people out there willing. You can message myself. You can message Addie on our page. We will get back to you the same day, if not immediately, because one of us is usually always watching it. So if you need help with something, reach out to us. If we don't know the answer, we've got a huge network ourselves. It's literally worldwide. We're willing to be there for you guys if you need the help. I love you guys. Thanks for participating in everyone's recovery, including mine tonight. I hope everybody has a great night. I hope you have a great rest of the week. Stay masked up. I don't think I would ever be one to be saying this, but I caught it. Um, I'm vaccinated and I still caught it and I work around it. So I have to stay masked up, but protect yourself. Take care of yourself, guys. I love you. And I appreciate you guys stopping in and taking time out in your evening to listen to me ramble. I love you guys. We'll catch you later.